Yo, I'm here. Didn't realize I was already live. I'm having fun with this now. Let's see if this thing's gonna run. I didn't put no stop loss on it. We're gonna have some fun with it. So, yo, how's everybody doing? Yeah, it's not a whole lot. It is a $10 100x long. It just barely came down and just clipped it. Let me take these headphones off. There is a delay in my talking. Drives me crazy. I can't listen to it. So yeah, I figured I'd just do this out of craziness. I was hoping this was going to be the bottom. It may not be, but if it liquidates me out, it'll liquidate me out at 20,871. Where would that be? 20,871. That's liquidation point right there. That's how much $9 or $9.50 on 100x. That's how much breathing room you get. Not much at all. I'm going to get this link here and I'm going to share it with the other stream to let them know I'm here. I do run multiple streams. There we go. So people in that can come over here and watch me lose my money. Get a little insane and crazy tonight. Why not? Bitcoin's getting crazy. It's getting a little insane on us tonight. Might as well get crazy with it, right? What do I got? I got a 100x right here. I did a 100x long right here at 20,985. It barely wicked through it and started right back up. I figured, man, I better stream this. This is crazy. Nobody will believe you if you talk about it. So now I get liquidated. That's usually how that works. Looks like my logo is right in my face here. Let's fix this. We'll make that picture a little bigger. There we go. That way you can see my reaction when I go broke. Come on. Go back. It's only $10. I still got quite a bit of money left here. I can buy another long. I know it's got to bounce up here. I was watching it on the other chart. It's like, come on, it almost got to be there. Find out where my other chart went. There it is. So I was watching this. Squeeze this in over here. 15 minutes. There we go, right there. So I set it right between these two candles right over here on this side. There's a double bottom at 20,824. So I could get liquidated before that. So what I could do is add like $2 to this, increase my margin. $8.26. Put $3 in there. So now I'd have to get 20,804. Let's confirm that. Get myself a little more liquidity. So now I'm good to 20,804. Come on, grab this stupid thing. Okay, you don't want to grab it. We'll just get rid of it. 20,804. That's close enough. It is so hard to draw in this little bitty chart. $20,804. Really? Wait, let me adjust it. Okay. No, there we go. 20,804 is my liquidation spot. I don't think it's going to hit that far because that would be the double bottom here at 20,824. So that gives me $20 leeway. So this would be cool if it turns around and runs like a dog back up. I would love to see this thing turn around and bounce all the way back up to about 22,000. If that's the case, what would my 22,000? How much would that be off a $45.67 gain on $10? It'd be 483%. So, hey, what the heck, man? I'm just gonna have some fun tonight with it. What can we do? Everything else is crazy. Put little tunes in here, I guess. See if I can hear some tunes here. Gotta make sure it's not too loud against my talking here. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, Body More, we're either going to piss away $12 or we're going to make $50. If I ever get this account built up, you might start seeing me doing $25 and $50 longs. But I'm just having fun. This is a 100x long right here. You can see where I just barely cut on this first blue candle here. So hopefully we won't get burned out. This is my liquidations point. That's hopefully it don't bottom me out. And the double bottom on the chart. Wow. All of a sudden my throat dried out. Yeah, double bottom is at 20,824. So 20,000. We'll get that up here. 20,824. Right there. I'll put that in white. So that is a double bottom spot right there. So I don't really think Bitcoin goes much lower than that. I could be wrong, but I took that long right there thinking that it would bounce before it got there and come back up. So we'll see how accurate I am, how close I am, or just how crazy I am. I figure, what the heck, man? It's late at night. I got most of my research and stuff done on trying to make a Cryptoholics coin. And if that's going to happen, I got to turn this account into some large money, because making your own coin is not cheap, man. You got to put equity into it. Depends on how I do it. Man, we're going to bounce off this double bottom. We're going to smash through it. I am just... I think every other streamer is kind of in the same boat I'm in. They are just like, wow, this is just... It's crashing way faster and way more than we expected. It's crazy. I mean, even when I streamed earlier and I talked about it, saying that I think it's going to roller coaster, man, this ain't a double loop. This is just a cliff dive roller coaster. I don't like all that flashing over there. But this is BitGet. I do have the link in descriptions. This is where I do the leverage trading at. It's very high risk, especially when you do 100x like I'm doing. That's totally insane. Normally I just mess around with, $10, $15 with 50x. I've been doing fairly well. But every once in a while I get wild hair and go crazy. Do 100x just to see if I can get lucky. So yeah, it's just something for fun, man. Something for you guys to enjoy, something to come in here and check out. Maybe one of these days I'll be one of those big YouTubers that can afford to do $1,000 or $2,000 100x long and short. That would be awesome. Watch that puppy take off and run up 400% or 500%. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I did it. Did $1,000 long or $1,000 short with 100x and popped out a $10,000 win. I'd probably fall out of my chair. But you never know. That day might get here. So what do you guys got going on tonight? Are you working, just hanging out, chilling? I was over at AJC's watching his live stream, hanging out with them guys over there. I was jerking around with this and I was like, oh, this is going nuts. It hit my mark. I better jump on and do a live share with my people. That's what we're doing. And Inferno, if you're in here, thank you very much for the $3 super chat on the other live stream. Yeah, I thought about that, but I didn't think it'd go much lower. And I was counting on where I took this, that it would probably bounce before it got to the all-time bottom here. I mean, because this white line is exactly where the all-time low is. So, I mean, I don't think it's going to get there. To show you here, this white line right here is the all-time low of the last big dip. So go to 1 hour. There's the big dip right here. There's the two candles. And there is where it is right now. I know it's kind of small. So what I'm looking at is this right here. I don't think it's going to break it yet. So what I did is I took an education guess on the 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart. There's a couple of candles right here. Where's it at? Right down here. 20,986. And I put my buying at 20,985. It just barely wicked there. So I was expecting it to return and go back up. Instead, it came back down. It's retested it now. Look at that. 2 candle bodies right on my line. Just yeah, normally if I would have caught this way up here sooner. Yeah, this is 5-minute chart. Go to 15. If I would have caught it up here, yeah, I would have shorted this right here down. That would have been the play to do. But once you get so far down, I don't think it's going to come down much lower. That's why I took a long. Very risky. This is about as high risk as standing out on the 405 in LA and dodging cars during rush hour traffic. So far I'm up 46% with a $586 profit now and climbing. So we got 50% profit here if I was to cash out. But come on, take it all out. I want 400% profit. Yeah, I don't think it's going to bottom out. I'm betting that it's not going to double bottom from where it already hit the bottom. That's what I'm counting on. But yeah, I'm gambling. But hey, like I said, it's for fun. I know you guys get tired of looking at the same chart sometimes over and over. But this is some of the things you can play around with. BitGet does have simulation mode. So a person could go in simulation mode and play with fake money. Test their skill out, see how good they do. I mean, if I would have started this back up here at the top of this, what would my measurement move be? If I'd have bought in up here, I would currently be at 5.5%. That would translate to 55%. Being 100x, that'd be 550%. But if I'd have made the same gamble with $10 coming down this way, I would have already made $50 with 100x. Yeah, but it's for fun, John. Either it makes it or it liquidates it. There is no stop loss here. My stop loss is liquidation of $12.50. And I will be, like I said, if it breaks this, it's going to be crazy because, I mean, it looks like it's wanting to turn back up. But anything's possible here. If it breaks this white line, we got a new low, and it's going to, if it breaks this, we're going to probably go into the very low 20,000s tonight. This thing could go all the way into probably 20,100, 20,200 range. Yeah, the only stop loss I got on here is at the top up here. So when it hits 40, almost $50 profit, which ain't looking pretty tonight. Looking sick. It's looking kind of sick. Might be even sicker if it came down and hit this perfectly and bounced back off and went up. Right above my liquidation point would be sweet. I mean, I could pop this open to be a full-size chart, but then you guys lose all this information down here to see how much I'm actually negative or profitable. You should short. Taking a short this close to the double bottom is really risky. I mean, you could. You still got a little room there if it goes down more. I am watching my other chart over here on the other screen just so I have a timer. So I got 2 minutes left for a new candle. Yeah, reach up here and turn the ceiling fan off. It's getting a little chilly. We got to almost 100 degrees here today. It was like 96 degrees a day. So yeah, it got warm today. So let's see, is that going to be our bottom at 20,899? Are we coming back up for major profits now? Or are we going to get stopped up here? So yeah, I told you we're getting a little curve here, and I can see it. Come on, cross up, go all the way back to 22,000. That would be sweet. Watch it turn around and run to 23,000 from here. I'll stay up all night if it runs that far. Ugh. Brr. I think my wife is growing ice cubes in the ceiling here. There we go. Almost, there we go. 30% up. I gotta release some tension and relax tonight. I've been so tense today, researching on how to make my own cryptocurrency. I want to do something that's cool and awesome. I don't want to just make some meme coin type crypto. I want it to have some type of use case and be worthwhile. So I'm putting a lot of effort and time into researching this. I did contact a developer on Fiverr. That guy wanted he wanted $800, $900 to do it. So it's not too bad, but then you got to still think about, you got to put liquidity into it. So to do it proper, to do it right, it's probably going to take me probably about $5,000 to $10,000 to do a cryptocurrency. If I was just doing another type meme coin, I could probably get by with a couple $100. I want something that's going to have value in the long term. Well, I know a lot of people will buy it. So what I want to do is I want to get it created, get it set up, and possibly set it to where it has a burn mechanism. But I think it'd be cool if people could earn rewards, like not really staking, but just by holding long term. It would create it where they would earn, like it would mint out to them. But I also want to do like a pre-sale. I can do a pre-sale to try to build up liquidity. And then once you do a pre-sale, what I thought about doing is doing like a special airdrop to members only. Members of the YouTube group. But from everything I'm looking at, it looks like it's going to have to run through the MetaMask wallet. Either that or through a Trust wallet. So, like I said, it's just something I'm digging into right now and researching more and trying to figure out what all it's going to take, developing wise and money wise. Well, John, that's the problem is I don't have control over YouTube and their super chat. I don't have control over how super chat works. The only other way I'd be able to set that up would be through an external thing, kind of like Cash App or PayPal. It'd work the same way. It'd have a link address, and you'd just be tipping back me my own coin, which would be crazy because I'm already going to be holding some of it for being a developer and launching it. But the other thing I thought about is maybe trying to set up a merch store, but then the only way to do that and be able to use my token for that merch is I would have to pre-buy the stuff and set it up on a website where you buy it directly from me after I've already paid for it. So everything gets, upfront costly expensive. So I want more of a use case than just that. I don't know. Maybe set up some type of, I thought about maybe set up a charity or something, but then crypto's worldwide. You just can't pinpoint charity to the United States or Canada. You want to do something worldwide. So it's just giving me some time to really think in my mind of what I want to do for a use case. He just said it. He had a coin. He probably still don't have it. I'll have to check into it. I think YouTube frowns on a tip bot because they don't get their cut. In reality, that's what it comes down to, is them getting their cut out of it. Like everything I do on YouTube, whether it's memberships, super chats, ad revenue, they get 30%. So they want their cut. That's what they're in business for. It's how they make their money. Those are the terms and agreements I signed up for when I started doing YouTube. Other places are the same way. TikTok or whatever the other places are, those people agree to those terms of service when they started monetizing on those platforms. No, he's still around. I think I see him every once in a while. I think that's the right Tom Crown. I see somebody doing what I'm doing here. I think he does it on Femex, but he does leverage trading live. So we're almost up 52% here. I lucked out on this trade? Really? Oh. I like that. I lucked out on this trade. No, I just had faith that I didn't think it would come back and double tap the very bottom. I wouldn't call that luck. I just don't think it's ready to do it yet. I think what it did is it started coming down like this, and I think a lot of people are probably thinking, I'll throw this chart up real quick. I think a lot of people are seeing this and like, oh, it's going to 9,000, it's going to 10,000. And everybody started taking huge longs, 7,500x shorts. And that's why I'm thinking is everybody started taking 75 and 100x shorts, thinking this is going down to $9,000. Here it goes. And my way of thinking is, I didn't think it was going to hit this double bottom again. if it did, I'd still be safe. Because that's 20,824, and I put my liquidity down to 20,000 or 20,804. So I had a $20 leverage on this spot right here. And I don't, like I said, I do not think Bitcoin is ready to continue down. Like I told you guys, I think it's going to roller coaster. I thought it would roller coaster up into this area higher. When it broke out of here, I should have taken a short, and I didn't. But I watched it fall, and I was like, it's not going to double bottom. So now we're strolling up now. This thing is moving up. 100%, 105%, 111%. Yeah, it's strolling up now. My $12.44 is now almost 14 bucks. So I do have a take profit at 22,000, which I might want to reconsider. This thing might even pull back further than that. I think it is. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to raise it 23,000. That'd be $90. That'll be a 960% return. Not saying I'm going to let it run up that. If it keeps going up, I'll let it run to that point to 23,000. But if it gets up here and acts like it's going to come back down, I'll kill it on my own. Just on flash close, I'll take the profits at 50, 60 bucks. But we'll have to see. Let's get hook up, come back up, get up here somewhere, and turn on, crash back down. We're, what, 2 hours from the UK opening up? Or no, an hour maybe? UK might open up and blow this thing straight up through the roof. Back up to 23,000. So let's see this here. Pull this up. Pull up to the 30-minute mark. Yeah, it's very easy for the UK to open up, blow this thing right back up here to the daily open. If it does, they'll pull it to 22,283. They could blow it all the way back up to yesterday's high ADR. That'd be 22.7. So I don't think we get to 23. 22.8 would be our highest. 22.850. There's 23.38. That was yesterday's EU Open. So if we mark this here, with that and a yellow line. So it's very, very possible this could blast off to 23,000. I'm not saying it will. That was yesterday's opening for EU. So they could blow this back up. The daily open for today is at 22,283. I'll minimize that out of the way. This could get interesting. Got this little crossover in the 5 minutes for the is that the MACD? I think it is. Yeah, that's the MACD. The MACD's got a crossover right here. We're currently up 90%. Mark, this is BitGet. I'll scroll up here so you can see it. BitGet. I have a link in the bios here. It's my referral link. And I'll tell everybody, just be cautious, because these are all the coins I can do trades with. But there is a Sims mode on here. You can practice on a Sims mode. So just be cautious. It is high risk, especially when you're doing stupid crap like I'm doing 100x. Let me get it for you. Here, I'll grab the link for you. But I will tell everybody, if you've never done this before, please practice with the free Sims mode. You get a live chart. You just get simulated money. They give you $3,000 of simulation money to play with. Treat it like it's real money. Practice. If you can't make a profit for 4 or 5 days in a simulation mode, you're not going to make a profit in real money. So just be very cautious. It's very, very high risk. If you use it and lose your money, please don't come back and blame me and say it's my fault. This is Bitcoin. I am doing a 100x leverage trade on Bitcoin. My margin trade is $12.44 with a 100x up here. So you can see the 100x right here. Here, I'll just copy this here. Copy, paste. There it is, 100x Bitcoin USDT, isolated adjust lever. And I am using isolated. Do not use cross. If you use cross, it will use your whole account over here as liquidity. When you do isolated, this amount right here that I put in is the only amount I can lose. Come on, copy and paste that. So this is my trade amount. So if I get totally liquidated at this red line down here, that's all I'm going to lose is that $12.44. If you use cross, it can liquidate your whole account out. So if you have $300, $400, $500, $600 in there, it'll give you a lot more liquidity and a lot more space on the downside. But if it get a flash, if it flash crashed and started running down, you could lose that full $200-$300 just that quick. So I tell everybody, use isolated. That way you only lose what you're betting at that time. And I know it's not much. I love playing around with this because I like doing the 100x. You can go as high. Let's see here. I can go as high as 125x. I have not done 125 yet, but I have my short set up at 50, my long set up at 100. You can do limit trade, market trade. So I'm just messing around, man. Just having some fun with it. That's why the title says 100x long, very low amount. I'm not one of these that's a high dollar gambler that's going to toss away $1,000, but as time comes along, you never know. I might be one of those insane YouTubers. $10,000 100x short. I'd have 9,000 people here watching me just to watch me lose my money. Yeah, here it is. It's midnight here, my time. I'm just having some fun before I get ready to go to bed. If this continues to go up further, and I get tired and I want to go to bed, what I will do is I will lock in my profit somewhere in here, set a stop loss up under it somewhere, so that way if it keeps running up and turn around and come back while I'm asleep, I still get my profit out of it. I don't lose any money. But right now it's still on the early stages of running up, that it could run back here and liquidate me if I was to set my profit there. So for me to set a stop loss, this would have to get back up here to about 22,000. If it got up to 22,000, I would probably set a stop loss right between these two lines here, or about 21,730. Yeah, 735. And that way it would lock in my profits. So if it ran way up when I was asleep, I mean, it could run all the way up to where I had like a 1500% profit. And then come all the way back down and smash this while I'm asleep. I'd wake up in the morning and go, man, I should have never went to sleep. I did do a 40x leverage trade on Bitcoin at $39.95 on a short, and I did ride that down for 1,050% profit. But that was a $59 trade, 40x short, so it was pretty decent. Well, I don't think they blame other people for their choices. I think they blame other people for not giving them enough information to help them from being stupid with their choices. So I don't think they're blaming people for letting them get wrecked. It's them not getting enough adequate information for what everything's entailed to. But a lot of us streamers, I've come to find out to a lot of the new people in crypto, they go by what they hear on YouTube, and that's it. It's golden. They don't do any more research. And I used to think, okay, well, I'll give you some of the information, you can go research the rest. No, they don't. You give them part of the information, they think that's all of it. Then they come back and go, you got me wrecked. It was your fault. And it's like, what do you mean? And they're like, well, you told me this and you told me that. I was like, yeah, but also I told you in that video that this was a possibility also. I didn't watch it that far. So that's just how it goes. It's part of the... So I'm learning the psychology of some of the new people in crypto. So when I try to give out information, I try to give out everything that I can, so it doesn't fall back on me. Well, I shouldn't say fall back on me, but gets them coming back yelling at me. So I haven't seen your name before, so you must be new. New subscriber, Mark CMS. Are you that? You're in another country and you just pop in most of the time when I'm asleep? So all my UK people will be popping in here in the next hour saying good morning. Come on, Bitcoin. Oh, this is interesting. Let me pull this over. Let me move this over here some more so I don't block this up. Got a vector candle in the 30-minute popping up here. This could be interesting. Look at that. Nice big red vector coming down. Nice big blue vector coming up. This should turn solid green. Oh, no, it didn't. Ooh, this is going to pull back. Where'd you go? Come on. Give me a big green vector candle. It's green. It's just not solid green in the middle. Got that nice big blue candle there. This should be a nice big solid green vector like this right here. Come on, show me some liquidity volume in there. Pump it up. That's what I'm looking for, is a big green liquidity candle to start pumping up. I don't know who Rodney is. Awesome Austin. I've watched him for quite a while. Actually, I got pretty frustrated when his channel got taken down. I actually contacted YouTube and asked them, what the heck? What's going on here? Because as a streamer, first thing you think of is, man, if they can pull the plug on somebody just that quick in an instance, that could happen to me too. So I was going to bat for him because I thought it was BS. I'd never seen a guy do anything really seriously wrong or anything. So I felt like he shouldn't have gotten shut down because I've never seen anything wrong on his channel. But all it takes is just that one video, and the algorithm picks it up and boom, you're off the air until they resolve the issue. Hi Tabby, how you doing? Yeah, I'm here goofing around, doing some crazy stuff on here. YouTube basically told me that yes, his channel was pulled down because he violated a YouTube policy, but they couldn't give me any more information since I was not authorized on his account. That's all they could tell me. And I told him, I said, well, that's kind of BS. I'd like to know exactly what he violated so that, you know, if it's something doing with crypto, the rest of us don't violate it. But they won't tell you. It's like a big secret of, yeah, he made a small violation, but you won't get to know until you make yours. So I wasn't real fond of that kind of information, but I understand it's a privacy thing too. I wouldn't want people knowing my business of my YouTube either. What's happening? Well, I got a 100x long on Bitcoin. Got a whole $12.44 on here. My profit is up to $8.22. I know this is probably hard to read down here on your guys' end. I don't know how I could really blow that up. So we're just having some fun here. Figure I'd do a stream, share the BitGet. So I had the link in the description. Actually, I should pin this link. Let me pin that link. There we go. We'll pin that link. So there's my referral link. If you ever want to try it out, this is legal in the United States. They do have licensing, so no VPN required. That's the other thing I really like about it, is I am a US citizen, and this is one of the few that you can use in the United States without having to use a VPN or be sneaky about it. So this one's totally legal right now in the United States. So are you still in the same town? You just moving to a new place in town there, or did you actually move across the state or something? Yes, KuCoin does work fine with no VPN, but where I live at, I can't access KuCoin. It keeps denying me access where I'm at here in the United States. So KuCoin is not for everybody in the United States. Certain states are restricted. That's why I take it, because I've reset my password. I've contacted KuCoin. I've done all my KYC, and it still keeps denying me access. And if I turn my VPN on, boom, lets me right in. No, I'm in Iowa, and Iowa's not really a restricted state, so I don't know what the deal is with KuCoin in that situation. U.S. residents cannot KYC on KuCoin. That explains it. Yeah, Iowa's sketchy to start with. You know what Iowa stands for? It's idiots out wandering around. No, I'm just kidding. I had a guy from Wisconsin tell me that. I just laughed at him, thought it was funny. I mean, I live here. I wasn't born and raised here. I've been here almost 9 years. I transferred out here for a job from Northern California. I was up by Napa, Santa Rosa area. I was there for about a year and a half, and before that I was in East Texas.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice, go get a life, or maybe get a job or something. Pack it up and head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing. Maybe
Cool.
I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming.
So you live in Wisconsin simply? You might not be too far from me, because I'm right on the river. I'm right on the river here, bordering Illinois and Wisconsin. Oh, I know exactly where Appleton is. Yeah, this weekend I'm taking off. I'm going to geez, I'm going to Iowa. I'm going to Illinois. I want to say Rochester, Illinois, but I know it ain't Rochester. That's New York. Rochester. Is it Rochester? And I gotta look up my map now. Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, I'm going to Rockford, Illinois this weekend. My son from Northern California is coming out here for a national BMX race. He's up to go to the Olympics in another year. Is it next year or 2 years from now? He's scheduled to go BMX race in the Olympics. As long as he can keep his health. He's already had his ankle pinned back on with about 9 screws and 2 plates. He's already had his wrist re-screwed back on 2 different places. But he's right now ranked as one of the top 3 BMX racers in his series, and he's in the 35 plus age. Get a different hobby. He was drifting. He had a race car. He had a drift car out in California, and he wanted to go into the pros, and he just couldn't find the sponsors. So he got back into BMX racing. He's been BMX racing since he was 7 years old, but he got out of it for probably 10 years when he was racing his little cars. So yeah, he's a competitive person. I grew up the same way. I'm pretty competitive myself. Come on, bounce off that red line. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce off that EMA line. Go. What is that? That's a SMMA. Not gonna hold much. Well, I'm struggling to get to 100%. I'm only at 72% return on investment right now. So it's holding pretty good. I can't complain. Holding very well. Might hold well enough for the UK to open up. If this holds well enough for the UK to open up, it's very possible they could pump the crap out of this. Knowing them, they'll probably dump it, liquidate me, and then they'll pump it. No, it's kidding. Yeah, drifting is real expensive. He had a... Oh, what did he have? I can't think of the car he had. It was a Honda, but he had He had an LS7 Corvette engine in it. He was pushing almost 1,050 horsepower out of that motor. But that was not even the expensive part. He was going through anywhere from 6 to 10 sets of rear tires a weekend, and those are brand new tires. So that's where it got expensive. When you start burning up brand new tires, and you're burning up anywhere from 6 to 10 sets of tires, those add up fast. There you go, Nissan 240 SX. You got it. He was all over. He was down in Nevada, Sonoma Racetrack, up in Northern California there. Man, he was traveling to Fort Worth, Texas to go drifting, Phoenix, Arizona, New Mexico. He was all over drifting. And when you don't have sponsors, that gets expensive when you're footing your own bill. Okay, we should be getting another pump here pretty soon. We've got a 30-minute candle. Go back here to a 5-minute. Minute 26 seconds. Come on, pump, pump, pump past these wicks. Come on, get past those wicks. You can do it. Not that hard, it's just that far. Just go. Man, this is a small world. You think about it, especially with technology nowadays. Man, we get people on here from Singapore and Thailand and Japan and Philippines. It's freaking awesome. United States is just a small little dot on the map when you start seeing people pop into your live stream from all over the world. I used to scalp coins before. I didn't use the minute chart. I've always scalped on the 5-minute. But once I learned how to start doing the option tradings, I quit scalping coins. I just soon buy them and hold them, and then come in here and do something like this here. I will take this count here and try to build it up to $500, $600, $700. And then what I'll do is I'll drain it all out except for about 35, 40 bucks. And I'll take that USDT and send it to CoinBase and then start looking for coins to buy with that profit. But I've gotten to, since I started leverage trading, I don't scalp coins. I buy and hold. Especially in a bear market like this, I have no concerns of scalping or selling my coins until around March or April next year. To me, it's a lot more riskier scalping coins than it is doing something like this. To me, I feel like this, me, since I know how to read charts and stuff, this is a lot less riskier than scalping for me. But everybody has a different forte of doing things. And if I see a coin make a big dump and I want to buy some, I'll just go buy that coin and hold it. But I do take my profits out of here and buy coins. On Voyager. Now, John Doe, when you buy on Voyager like that, can you send those coins to another wallet, or once you buy on Voyager, are those coins locked to Voyager only? Because I know there are some wallet exchanges that when you buy crypto on it, you can't move it. Okay, cool. So if you wanted to, you could send it somewhere else and lock it up in like a treasure wallet or a hard wallet where you had the keys and everything. So that's awesome. Because after what happened to Celestial, I think it's his name of that company or whatever it is. Man, I'm starting to get to where I'm not trusting leaving my money sit in exchanges or sitting in other people's wallets. I moved everything off of CoinBase pretty much, except for a few coins that I might want to trade. Oh, okay. See, I don't have that problem with Coinbase because it's direct link to my account. I make a purchase, it comes out of my account instantly and it's available. Tabby, there's not many choices for U.S. residents. So what you might want to consider is like a treasure wallet. I do have a link in my description. They range from anywhere from $79 to $150, and they look like a thumb drive like this. They have a little digital screen on it. And this ain't my treasure. My treasure's in my safe. But anyway, you plug it in to your laptop or to your computer or your laptop, just like a thumb drive, just like that. You plug it in. It has either a fingerprint code to unlock it, and then you can download your crypto out of Coinbase to a treasure wallet, and it looks just like a wallet with an address. And once it's on there, it's off the exchanges. It's in your hands. So it's not so much as you know. The other thing is I do have an Exodus wallet. You can download an Exodus wallet onto your computer. It gives you 12 seed phrases to save. That way it's not an exchange. It's still your crypto, but well, it doesn't freeze it. What it does is if you say you have 3 Ethereum, it doesn't save it as a USD. It saves it as 3 Ethereum. You can't a treasure wallet or a wallet off an exchange that you don't trade on. It will hold your tokens. You won't be able to trade it. The only way to trade it is to plug it back into the computer, send it to Coinbase or whatever exchange you want to trade it on, and then trade it. Boy, it's coming down hard now. Come on, get a bounce. So basically what it is I'm not looking for a place to trade. I'm looking for a place to store my money. Yeah, that's all. You know, you want a place to store your crypto. So if an exchange crashes, goes out of business, or disappears, you still have your funds on your treasure wallet. Markets are bleeding your accounts bad. Yeah, everything's gonna bleed for a while. You know, I think we got a couple more months where we start seeing some really nice upsides.
So many mixed emotions. It's like I finally noticed I've been set free. I've been set free. I spent a lifetime.
But this is crazy because I'm not expecting that Bitcoin to plummet into the 19, 18, 17,000 for at least another week or two. But this is getting really pushy. It's pushing down hard quick. A lot quicker than I expected it to. No, I'm not afraid of Coinbase going bankrupt. I don't. That whole story there is a whole different thing, Tabby. And that was blown out of context back in March. They were regulated by the SEC to be more open to all their investors, and they were required by law to post that. It's just that all the people on Twitter and Reddit and YouTube blew it so far out of context, it just created some major FUD for them. That's always been written in their knowledge agreement when you signed up for them. Just nobody ever reads that. I have not really dug into looking at, what is it called, Veritism. So I don't have any thoughts on that one. See, that's the part you're not understanding, Tabitha. If you have 3 Ethereum, I don't care if you buy 3 Ethereum at $500, $5,000, or $50,000. 3 Ethereum is still 3 Ethereum. So if you unplug it, your treasure wallet, and you're holding it, you have 3 Ethereum. When you re-upload that into your computer and transfer it to an exchange, you still have 3 Ethereum. Doesn't matter what the price is. You don't lose USD value. You still have 3 Ethereum. So I don't care if Ethereum's 10,000, 20,000, or 100,000. When you put that 3 Ethereum back into Coinbase, you still have 3 Ethereum. Yeah, I'm fixing to get liquidated. I just got a big red vector candle. Boy, that turned purple. Look at that. That's not a good sign. That's a big red vector candle. Come on, UK, open up. Save me. Well, that you don't want to do. I think that would be a question you'd have to ask them. I don't know if you could buy another treasure wallet, and as long as you had the seed phrase, if you could reopen it up with the seed phrase and still extract it. I've never lost one, so I've never taken that chance. I keep it in my safe. Good morning, Roger. There's my UK guys. How are you doing this morning? Your morning, my evening. I'm fixing to get liquidated here. Yeah, too close for comfort here. UK exchange needs to open up and save my butt here before I get liquidated. I really hate to lose my whole whopping $12.50 at this point. Boy, almost double bottom there. That white line's a double bottom from the lowest it's been. Yeah, I would, Tabby, I would hang on to that ETH Classic until the peak of alt season, because personally, Ethereum Classic is cheap right now. In my opinion, it's super cheap. And then when ETH 2.0 launches, all the people who are mining will be looking for other places to go mine. And if at least 40% of the miners start mining Classic, I can see Classic start picking up quick on price. And engraved pieces still. I haven't seen doing that yet, Simply Human. You mean get a piece of steel and have your seed phrases engraved on it? No, I'm not worried about Ethereum. I don't think Ethereum is going to vaporize to nothing. There's too many billions of dollars in Ethereum. If Ethereum was to do like Luna did, it would be a major catastrophe for Bitcoin in a whole. Every coin looks like Luna. Oh. I'm looking up at I got a 60-inch monitor up here monitoring my other stream. And I'm quite surprised. Luna Classic is holding fairly freaking strong to Bitcoin doing what it's doing. Okay, we should get a pump here. That 5-minute red vector is done. We got this candle here should come back up and try to close this top of this candle out. Come on, baby. Don't make me a liar. Come back up like you're supposed to. Come back up to the top of that candle. 21,107. That's the reason I watch other charts while I'm doing stupid stuff like this. Turn on imbalance finder indicator. This has limited indicators. I can search for it. I think I'm maxed out on indicators on here. On the BitKit chart, yeah, I'm. Let me see. It's called. This is TradingView inside of BitGet here. But it's, yeah, imbalance is not in there. It's very limited to what you can do. There's a way, there should be a way I can import this chart into there. I haven't figured it out yet. But I'm not going to add anything to this chart. This is my still special chart that I have. I would have to do it on another chart. Oh, almost touched it. Getting close. It's trying to. Man. There it comes. Boom. Oh, no, no, no. Wow, that went through so fast. Look at that. Boom. I just liquidated me like there was no tomorrow. Holy crap. 20,700. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. Here, we'll just take another one out for $6. Liquidate me again. I should have grabbed it down here when it liquidated me. I wasn't thinking fast enough. There, I just threw another $6.47 into that 100x. Give me back my $12. You owe me $12. There's $7 of it. There's $8 of it. Come on, give me my $12 back, you turd. I'm not going to short it. No, it's already down at the bottom, the lowest it's been. And I'm sitting over here, the big green vector candle flying back up. UK is fixing to open up in 30 minutes. This can get me up to about $12, $15. I might grab it, cash it out, and wait and see where things go. 20,764. Well, there's an all-time new low. Wow. I won't say all-time, but there's a new low for this wiped out session we're in. That's a nice green vector candle. I wish I would have thought about grabbing it real quick down here a little sooner. That's good. Here's my $10 back. Come on, $2 more. Give me my $12 back. Well, era random, the biggest thing you gotta remember is you're never gonna catch the exact bottom. That's why I got excited and started streaming it earlier, because when I caught this one right here, it just barely wicked through it. And I was like, man, I caught almost the clean bottom, but I didn't. And that's why I'm not shorting right now, because it's too close to the bottom, the lowest bottom it's been to in 8 months. Well, actually, I should say it just broke it from last week. Right here. It just broke it from last week right here. That was on June 13th. And this is June 15th. Take it back. 2 days ago. So it came back, and not only did it retest it right here, turn around and smash through it right here. So we have a bottom on this at 20,706.50. So I'm quite impressed it smashed through that. I deserved it. It liquidated my $12. When will Jasmy see 4 cents again? Not until alt season starts pumping. Not until Bitcoin starts running back up. Which is probably going to be 4 cents for Jasmy. I would say probably not until around January. That's just a rough guess. Yeah, I'll check out that indicator on the imbalances. This is the futures. Save that. Let me load this other chart. So is it the imbalancer finder zone? There's a lot of imbalancers. Just a regular imbalance by a wolf trader. Listen to this Volt. Who is this? It's me, nerd. The first one, imbalance finder by traveling. I can't think of it. Okay. If they'll let me put it on here. I saved it as my favorite. So is that what it does? Is the yellow marks and the green marks? Let's see. Okay, so I see the yellow marks now. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. That's the weekly. Go to the 1 hour. I'm not doing any reviews tonight. I'm just sitting here messing around, having fun. So yeah, Volt wants to call me a nerd. Yeah, I'm just having some fun here. I appreciate it there, Simply. I've always used the charts that I have. I just started using the vector candle charts about a month and a half ago. But and these, in case you're interested, Simply Human, these vector candles, this chart here, there's a guy called, he's on YouTube, his name is Trader Reality, and if you go to his web or his YouTube page, he has a website link you go to, and you can get the program for this to drop into your TradingView. But this is pretty awesome. Once I learned how to read it, it's pretty phenomenal. But his name is Trader Reality. He's from the UK. I'm not sure if he wrote the program for that or if he just has a team of people that wrote it. DZ, yeah, I believe that usually about 24 to 72 hours prior to them doing an announcement, all that information gets leaked, and you're seeing all that in the stock market already. It's already priced in, just like before. It's priced in before. So we're gonna see if I get liquidated again. Oh, take profit and short. If I was gonna take profit, I should have done it up here when I had $10. If this can stay here and not liquidate me before the UK exchange opens up, I think I'll be safe. Honestly, I think when the UK opens up, this is going to pump. I mean, look at this on a 30-minute. I mean, it's already crossed on the 30-minute here. So the RSI is looking good on the 30-minute. We've already had, let's see, there's New York close, dropped us off. Sydney picked us up. Tokyo, Hong Kong took it down. So I think the UK being Tuesday will probably push this down to the yesterday's low, then pull back up. So I think the UK is going to pull us back up. This white line here is nothing but the day line. It's a new day. So it's funny how it just keeps hitting at 21,270. See if the UK will bring us back to 21.8. I know it's driving you crazy. You've been telling me to short it all night. Short, go short. Quit doing the longs. I think I'm doing this just to drive you crazy. Your fingers are sitting there tapping on your mouse going, close it, close it. Well, the night's over. It's already morning time for most people. It's 12:30, 1 o'clock. So yeah, we'll see. My review I did earlier on Bitcoin earlier tonight around, what was it, around 9, 10 o'clock. I said if Bitcoin did dive down, the lowest I think I would see it would probably be right where I'm thinking it's going to be. 20,700, 800 area. But it's been falling. I mean, from looking at the charts and reading it, it's been diving way harder than what it has been. So I'm looking for some kind of retracement to get back up a little bit, because it's almost on my timeline schedule. It's almost a week and a half ahead of itself for diving down this low. Well, this exchange here works on perpetual contracts. So if you're looking at regular Bitcoin, there's going to be a price difference versus a perpetual price. It's usually anywhere from $5 to about $9 or $10 difference. So that's why I have this chart over here. You can see it says perpetual contracts in the background there. See right there? That's the reason I'm watching this, to see when the UK opens up. I think it's in what time is it? I think it's in 15 minutes. I could be wrong. It might be another hour. Not Dogo, this is 100x long. But it's only, I just got liquidated out of 12 bucks. I had $12 on 100x long. So it closed out and I jumped back in real quick with a $6.50 100x long. Just goofing around, having some fun, man. Some entertainment to people. What my YouTube channel is listed as. It's listed as entertainment. I gotta entertain you guys once in a while. We can't be all serious about crypto 24/7. You start losing your mind, become lunatics. Well, come on, $12 loss, a $6 bet. I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's not like I'm losing $200-300 or $2,000 or $3,000. That gets serious. This is nothing but pure fun. It's kind of like going to a casino and play Let It Ride. Putting $5 down and having them spin the wheel. I hope it lands on the $5 or $10 mark. Always a great show. Win or lose, it's always fun, right? As long as it's somebody else's money. But hey, I'm up 117%, 120%, so my $6 is now $8. What's right here, unrealized profit and loss, return on investment is 112%. So I lost that $12.80 something cents. So if this gets to $13 and starts climbing a little bit, I might consider taking my loss, which would be my profit, back from them. Some cheap entertainment, huh? I mean, come on. I even had somebody come here and tell me I'm a nerd. Didn't even know. Who the hell is this? You're a nerd. They actually subbed to my channel to tell me I was a nerd. I find that hilarious. I think I have do I have subscriber mode on in here? No, it's open to anyone. I don't have subscriber mode open. So they don't have to subscribe. That's cool. So anybody can chat here. I'm surprised we hadn't had bots in here yet. Now, once we get bots coming in here, I might turn on the 1 minute subscribe mode. TC Pro, I don't think I don't think the market is as low as what it's going to get. I still think we're going to get into the $17,000 to $14,000 area. Just not right now. But then again, the way Bitcoin's been just tramping itself straight down like this, maybe sooner than what I'm expecting. And if that's the case, if we get down to 17,000, 14,000 way early, then I won't have a doubt in my mind that 9,000 is in play or lower. Man, if Bitcoin gets down to 9,000, $8,000, $9,000 area, I'm gonna grab me a couple of them. I'd be making some serious phone calls to my banker, see if I can get a $90,000 loan and buy 10 of them or so. No. Now, DZ, that's what you call wife changing money right there. You gotta exchange her for money. That's crazy. So we're at 142%. $9.26. Is it going to give me my $12 back? Oh yeah, you get enough Bitcoins, you could definitely have some wife changing money. Yeah, you might have enough, you could have 2 or 3 wives. Can you imagine being a billionaire off of crypto? You could buy one of those houses that's 19 or 20,000 or 100,000 square feet, 47 rooms and 37 bathrooms. I mean, you could have a wife on the east end, a wife on the west end, a wife in the middle, They'd never meet each other. Probably wouldn't even know each other even lived there. That's awesome, Era. My first real big trade on this here, after I got done playing with the simulator mode, is I took a 40x with $59 at $39,995 on Bitcoin and wrote it all the way down for 1,050% profit. So I turned $59 into a little over 500 bucks. And I took that 500 out of this account and cashed it over to CoinBase, and I left $30 in here. And that $30 was almost to 79 bucks. I've had a couple losses tonight, so I'm back down to like my 35 bucks again. So it's all good. If I can get a nice little pump here, I might be able to get it back up to 50, 60 bucks in my account here. Manos, I don't think there is going to be a price dump. I think we already had the price dump prior to the meeting. Is that the UK coming in? Nope, not yet. That's a 15-minute candle. Let's go to 5-minute. Nope. So we got 7 more minutes. So I got $11.75 here. It's gonna give me my 12 bucks back if I want to cash out. Nice little nice little pattern here. So there we go. There's my 12.80. There's my $13, and it's rising 200%. 208%. Back down a little bit. So there's the $12 I lost if I wanted to take it back right now. I can hear John do, take your $12 and short it. Short it. It's gonna go down. Diva would be free. It'd be funny. This is what it did to me earlier. It rode up, went sideways, came down, took my money. So we're going up. We're going to come back down. Is it going to come back down and take my money? No, it's going to turn. Go back up. Well, we got 4 minutes left till the top of the hour. I'm going to step away from this camera for a second. I'll be right back, guys. Here we go. Yeah, I had to go comb my hair. I didn't realize my hair was that messy. I was outside earlier tonight before it got dark, and it was pretty windy. We had a pretty good windstorm. 40, 50 mile an hour winds tonight. Now, I don't think we go below 20K, but at 20,700 is where it just bottomed out at. I think it probably get down to 20,250 maybe, but I have to look at my charts over here more. Let's open this up and look at it. Or the 3 hour. Yeah, it's starting to me it acts like it wants to start leveling out here. We're in the M1 right now. Yeah, 20,150 is right at the level. 176. 20,176 is right at the M1 here. Yeah, it took a big dive right here. To me, it's starting to level out. So I'd like to think we're going to level out for another day or so. Then maybe start coming back down through here. I'd still like to see it pump back up to 24. It'd be nice if it run to 24,000 tonight. $33 seconds. Let's see if the try to remember. I think the UK opens at 1 o'clock my time. I can't remember if it's 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock my time.
It's the coldest hand that run down this land where the ocean lands. It's the tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd. But the hearts break.
Yeah, I didn't pop open and say the EU brinks, so evidently I got another hour. Dang it. I was hoping the EU would open up. There's a 1 minute chart. That's what I'm counting on simply. That's what I've been seeing in the charts is it comes smashing down. It's going to pull back up later this week. I don't think we see 18. I don't think we're going to get into the 19s and 18s for another probably 10 days. Closer to the end of the month, around July 4th weekend. I'll drop into the 18s and 17s. Screw up everybody's holiday weekend for the July 4th. I don't know, Tabitha. I have not heard anything from Coinbase. But I don't think it's Coinbase holding the suspension. Every exchange that had Wrap Luna is not trading Wrap Luna. I think it's a developer issue, not an exchange problem. So until the developers get stuff straightened out, and get the information to the exchanges. I don't see any exchange running Wrap Luna right now. Can I make this full screen bigger? There's a bigger screen. There. I just made it a little bigger. Maybe you guys can read the small print down here. We're at 159% on the return. My $6.47 is 11 bucks almost. Yeah, we got 3 emails from BitGet telling me, you're getting liquidated. Pay attention. I am paying attention. I'm sitting in front of my computer watching you take my money. You don't have to send me emails telling me you're taking it. Wow, I'm surprised this time of morning I got 20 people in here. Wow, crazy. Smash that like button, people. I got 23 viewers in here, 11 like. Ooh, I'd love to see those like buttons pop up. Smash that like button. Get this blue candle going so we can get some more money out of this thing. New symbol for Tether. Did they create a new logo? Come on, get up there. Break this right here. Come on, get past 21,360. Come on, you can do it. You took time off. You took time off work to trade. Hopefully it becomes profitable for you trading. Because if not, then it's a lose-lose situation. Loss of income and loss of trades. So it's either going to be doubly good or it's going to double suck. It had something pop up on my other computer that's running the other live stream. Well, personally, I think we just seen the lows. I don't think it gets much lower than, what did I just say, 20,200 and something? 270? I just pulled that chart up a minute ago. So we're at $14 profit here. Not bad. 213% and growing. So I got my $12 back and some extra. There we go. Get past that. You went past it a little bit. You got a dotted line on there. So for the last 12 5-minute candles, it finally went higher than the last high, other than this one right here. Just need to get a candle body to close above it. Continue up more. Come on, go. There we go. That's looking prettier. Oh, in the 5 minute, we're into the purple cloud. Get on top of that purple cloud, about 21,490. Almost into the M2. M2 chart starts at 21,476. A quick TA on ETH? Just for a like? That's all I'm going to get is a like? You might not like my Ethereum TA. Oh, here you go. Here's your Ethereum TA. Get over here to the 3 hour. Is that what I want? No, I want the daily. Ethereum on the daily. Come on, where's the rest of my chart at? Where did it all go? Am I on the wrong chart? I'm on the wrong chart. Yep. I gotta go to here. Ethereum there. Is that where I got it all drawn out at? Wow, where'd it go? All my drawings, everything's gone. Yeah, all my drawings are gone. I don't have it on Binance. I bet. Ethereum. Yeah, you have to give me a minute. I have to refresh this chart. Because everything is gone. Give me a minute here. This is crazy. I don't know how I lose everything I've drawn. Even Bitcoin's gone. What the heck? Go to the daily there. Ethereum. Yeah, everything I drew on Ethereum is gone, man. Hang on. Let me see if I can find out where it went. Price tags, everything. You mean I'm gonna have to redraw that all over again? I'm freaking out because I spent a lot of time building my Ethereum up and it's gone. Do I have it on here? No, I don't have it in Binance. That is totally crazy. Let me load my other chart. There it is. Okay. There you go. So why I'm losing my money. I'm going to close out the imbalancer for right now. So this is on the weekly. Go to the daily. You can see where Ethereum is almost to this little band right here. I feel like if Bitcoin, where'd my numbers go? Wow, it's still losing stuff here. There they are. This is a weekly. If Bitcoin continues dumping into the 14,000 range, 17 to 14, I see Ethereum coming into the 870 to the $775 range. This little band right here I have is equity. Right here off these vector candles right here. There's the next part of support. So you got a big drop right here with very little support. So it's holding strong at 1,000 right now at 1,118. 1118. If we break the 1,047.56 mark, I find that we fall in here. I mean, there is a little support right there at 981. Let me support that. 981 is right between these two candles. So those are the numbers you want to watch for right there. 10,000 or 1,047.56. It breaks that. Your next support is 984.43. If it breaks that, your next support is 870. That's halfway through this area of liquidity. I would expect to get a bounce at 870 and then continue over sideways. If Bitcoin drops below 17, goes to 14, I would look for Ethereum to hit $775. And if Bitcoin dropped below 12,000, I would expect Ethereum to hit $690. So snapshot that if you want. I'll blow it up for you. There's a snapshot of that right there. If you want to snapshot it, it's about as big as it's going to get. So those are the numbers you got to watch for. Let me put a line there on that 970 for you. Put that in white also. So these lines right here, you got to watch out for. And I will save this. I am not getting rid of this. That's why I was freaking out, because it took me a while to draw all this out. And this right here is your 300 moving average, I believe. Yep, that's your 300 moving average. So your 300 moving average right now is at 953.96. Very likely to come and get that. So Ethereum under $1,000, don't freak out, but it's possible. There you go. Yeah, I wouldn't try to swing trade my ETH. If I had, there's no way I'd swing trade it. I'd just buy more. I would DCA it in. Because just about the time you think it's going to drop and Bitcoin's coming down, ETH will make a pump and it'll bite you in the ass. Just when you least expect it, sometimes it'll pump when Bitcoin's coming down. Come on, get back up. I mean, personally, if Ethereum gets down below $1,000. I see a lot of miners backing out of it, not mining it, because their cost to mine it per day, their profits drop in the toilet. And that's usually when I don't mind turning on my mining rig, and I'll mine the crap out of it because I can sit on it. I'll mine it for probably a month and a half and just sit on the coins until next year. Yeah, get back here to my Bitcoin chart. Now you're looking at buy opportunities. It's quite the eye opener, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't wish it to drop that low for other people who are holding it. But yeah, when you start talking to ETH could get down to $700, it's like, holy cow. And then they turn around and postpone their 2.0 launch. It's pushed back to the last part of August now because they're having some issues. So that could, that could possibly get postponed all the way back into September, October, November again, which is, you think about it, it's actually pretty smart if they do, because then they'd be postponing it and pushing it back into the bull market. So I think that would be smart on them not to launch 2.0 until the bull market. Well, don't change your mind on my TA. I mean, go check out some other people's TA. See what other people are saying about Ethereum. Usually, what I do is when I draw out my charts, I've got 3 other people I like going and checking out their videos, and like my Bitcoin and my Ethereum. When I chart those out, I'll chart them out, put my numbers on there, check out where all the liquidity is. I'll draw everything out, then I'll go check out 2 or 3 other people and see what they're saying. And there's 2 people that I will actually take their numbers and put their numbers on my chart to see how close together we are. So my chart is not solely just my numbers. It's a conglomerate of my numbers and a couple other people's. My opinion, Tabitha, is I think we will hit bottom and start kind of working our way back to the bull market area around the end of August to the middle of September. I don't think we get full bore with the big huge pumps and the big $1,000 candles until around October, November area. And then, through Christmas and January, I think, we'll start seeing it get closer to the top of where Bitcoin's going to top out at. Well, my $12 is back to $4 again. Woohoo! Well, the 2 people I do compare to after I draw my charts is Trader Reality and Optical Alerts. They're coming in for the kid. Yeah, they're coming in here to get my $6. They're going to liquidate my $6 because the exchange needs it. No, I don't think they're coming for the kill. I don't think we get back to the blue line, maybe. I think we should hold right about there. Just my opinion. I think that bottom wick right here will hold. Kind of a small inverted head and shoulders on a 5-minute. Maybe we'll get the booby bounce. It's like a little cleavage booby bounce. Boom. Nah, it's not rigged. The only part that's rigged is me not hitting the cash out button when I had my $13 up here. Actually, I was up around $14 and almost $15. I could have cashed out up here if I wanted to. Then you gotta realize it's not gonna just keep running straight up forever and ever. There's gonna be some retracement. It's the way it works. Life's not rigged either. It's just your perspective of how you're looking at it. You gotta quit looking at things like a horse with binders on. You gotta look at everything in a 360-degree view. Things get better when you stop narrowing things down. You gotta look, wide range view. Open your horizons. You're joking. Semi is rigged. Yeah, try it. A semi truck is a rig. I mean, I could have cashed out my $12 up here and let it come back down and bought it back in again. I mean, I could have. That's probably what I should have done, but I'm sitting here BSing with you guys, going over charts. As long as this thing's staying alive and it's not getting liquidated, it's all good. Yeah, Luna's down to 239. Classic is down to 57.81. Jasmy is at 00889. There's Bitcoin up there. Well, this is the 5-minute chart, but this I'm not scalping. I'm doing the 100x leverage trade. How many screens do I have? I got 5 in front of me right now, and I got 2 more over here for my live stream, my other live stream. Then I got another screen on my other computer I have in the living room. I need to get 2 more screens over here. It would really make things a lot better. So yeah, I need about 9 screens total. I'm telling you, there's days when I'm live streaming and then I'm trading on the side and I got all my charts open. It's like, man, I could use about 5 more screens. I just don't have enough screens. Well, I got a 60-inch up here. It's a TV screen. Then I got an Alienware This is 32 or 34. That's my gaming monitor. It's 240 megahertz. That sits in front of me. Then I got two 24s turned vertically on their side. Then I have another 24 vertically over here. And I got two 17s over here. Or I can't even see my own picture. I got two 17s over there. Because I am dual live streaming on the channel right now. So if you were to back out of the stream and look at my channel, you'll see two live streams running on my channel. No, these aren't. My prescription glasses before they broke had the blue blocking on them. These don't. These are just cheap readers from Walmart. I think I paid 18, 19 bucks for them. I need to get back to the eye doctor and get another prescription. They keep flashing. Huh. DZ, this is called BitGet. It's pinned to the top up there. Top of chat there. If you look at the pinned message, that's the link to it. If you check it out and try to play with it, there is a simulator mode in there where they'll give you $3,000 of simulation money, and you can practice on the live chart. You get the whole everything just like it is in real life, except for they give you $3,000 in simulated money. You have an AMD Ryzen 3700. That should be what GPU you're running, because your screens are basically ran by your GPU, not by your CPU. So I got an Aurora 11. I got the 10 core Intel i9 10 core. Then it has 3090 GPU. Yeah, at the time I bought this Alienware Aurora 11 desktop was the biggest computer they had at the time. I spec'd it out with everything I could spec it out with. Maximum memory, maximum hard drive size. So it's a beast. An R3. My 17-inch laptop over here that has three monitors plugged in it. It's a laptop. It's an Alienware R4, I think. Yeah, Alienware 17R4. It has a 1060 GPU built in, but I bought the amplifier for it, and I got a 3070 amplifier, or 3070 GPU in the amplifier. That's how I'm able to plug in the extra monitors is in the back of the amplifier. And then I have a gaming computer. I got real cheap. I don't know if Best Buy made a mistake, but I got it for $1,295, and it had a 3080 in it. After I bought it, the next week I told a buddy of mine about it. He went to go in there and buy it, and it was $2,100. He goes, "How'd you get it so cheap?" I said, "I don't know, but I bought it." He goes, "Did you need it?" I'm like, "No, not really, but I bought it because it was cheap." So I got that in the other room, and I use it to run my mining rigs when I turn them on. So that computer doesn't even have Windows on it yet. It's still sitting there with Linux on it, because I'll fire up the mining rig with it, and I'll turn around and fire up that 30. Let's say 3080. Yeah, I'll fire up that 3080 and use it to mine too. Add it to my rigs, and it's paid for itself. Just by using it to mine with, it paid for itself easily. So it's just sitting there collecting dust now. I'm not even using it. So if one of these computers take a dive on me, I do have a backup. If you're having that issue, Era, get a riser. Get a GPU riser card. Instead of plugging it inside your computer, set the riser on that side of your computer. Screw it to your case and run the riser extension into your computer. Run it off your PCI, what was that, PCI 3 or IE or whatever it is. Yeah, I was getting electric bills in the neighborhood anywhere from $400 to $800 a month. In the winter time is around $400 or $500. My heating bill is next to nothing, but in the summertime, boy, is it! I don't even mind anymore when it gets hot outside because the air conditioner alone kills me. Yeah, I mined a little bit through this winter, but last summer I got that first heating bill and air conditioner was running 24/7. I was like, man, I'm gonna end up replacing my air conditioner. The heating bills are outrageous. So I turned everything off. It wasn't worth it. But I do have to say, mining Ethereum for as long as I mined it has paid for all my equipment. So, yeah, cryptocurrency has built my little Empower computers and gaming chair and desk and microphones. Shoot, any of the 30 series will do it. 3070, a 3080, 3090, they'll all run multiple screens. I mean, what GPU are you running currently? Well, it might not be a good one, but I mean, is it like a 760, a 780, or 1060 or 20 series? I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking what GPU you're running. I mean, if you don't know, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, what kind of computer? You said you had an Arth. Let's see, let me read back here in your comments what kind of computer you have. Yeah, all my let's see. No, all my monitors are plugged in, I believe. It's an HDMI cable. Let me look. got me thinking now. Yeah, they're all plugged in with an HDMI cable, including my TV, my smart TV. It's HDMI. R9 2090 still running strong. R929. Oh, AMD. Okay. Is it what, 4 gigabyte? You can pick them up used on eBay for 150 bucks. There's a used one for $99 on eBay, another one for 150. Got 2 HDMI plugins on the back of it. Can't tell if that's 2 or 4 plugins. Yeah, that's the thing with the older GPUs is getting the connectors. Because some of the old GPUs got the old monitor connectors with the screws. I had 2 monitors I had to throw away because they had the old screw-in backs. That funky looking, what was that, 16 or 20 something pin connector. Everything went to HDMI. Those were prehistoric dinosaurs then. Yeah, VGX, there you go. That's so old school, it ain't funny. Okay, pump back up. It's time for you to get going. So we've ridden this down. Yeah, it's time to go back up. Roll this down. Yeah, it's time to pull back up here to about 21.6. There's the bottom up there. $21,536. Right at the bottom there. It'll stall out right there. Might slow down when it hits these EMAs out here, but I think we can get back up to the bottom of these candles here. It's funny, I mean, out of all this right here, 2 vector candles right here in the middle. You got 3 red vectors coming down, a green one there, and you got 2 vectors here. I think it's due for a nice big green vector. Take it right back up. Boom. Right around 21.5. Like I said, I'm real surprised we haven't had any bots come spamming in here. I don't have this chat closed up to subscriber mode only. It's wide open for anybody. Wow, I've been here 2.5 hours. I wasn't planning on streaming this long enough. I was like, well, let's just do this for an hour, half hour or so. Wow, that's crazy. Been here for 2.5 hours. I'm impressed. Everybody's hung out with me. Cool. Trying to get a dry throw here. Now, Ethereum moves at a slower pace than Bitcoin. You gotta look at the percentages difference. Bitcoin's valued at 21,000, Ethereum's at 18,000. So the percentage difference of the moves are going to be different. If Bitcoin moves 5% and Ethereum moves 5%, it's a total different value of percentages. Your GPU is so old school. If your GPU is that old, then you're probably still running an old mini scribe hard drive. When you turn your computer on, it goes. You hear that hard drive and just grinding. That was my first computer. I had a Winchester drive in it. 256 megabyte hard drive. Oh, that was a supercomputer in its day. That was before cell phones. I think my first bought computer that I bought, not built, was a Hewlett Packard, an HP. I think it only stood about this tall and about that wide. And it took the hard drives, or the hard, the little hard plastic insert drives. Save everything on there. I had a whole CD box cartridge like that, just full of hard drives. Put the little stickers on there, write on what's on them. Your SSD's got more horsepower than your whole computer put together. Okay, we're back to that $12 again. Almost, not just pulled back. There, $12.15. Come on. No red candles allowed. Go green. Well, actually, you should call them blue. These candles are blue and red, not green. Hey, Error Random, I did like your logo on your picture there. If I'm seeing it right, isn't that a 420 logo? What do you do every day, Bodymore? Are you talking about the stream I'm doing, or? No, I fired this stream up just out of fun. 100x long. Not too many people do 100x's. So I just doing it to goof around. I wasn't quite tired enough to go to bed, and I was done doing my research and all my information on building my crypto coin. It just looks cool. Yeah, I had a gentleman, it's a member of our community, do my logo. I think he did a pretty good job on my logo, so I pretty much branded it and stuck it on everything. And then when I build my cryptocurrency, it's going to be the logo brand for the currency too. The diamond hand. a mummy from the crypt hand holding a diamond. So and I was surprised. This guy whipped it up like, he goes, yeah, I'll build you a logo. He goes, give me a little bit. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I figured, I'd hear from him the next day. 15 minutes. He goes, I got him done. I'm like, what? But yeah, he whipped my logo out pretty quick. Yeah, I keep muting the microphone. I'm starting to get a dry throat here. My wife's got the air conditioner turned down. I'm almost freezing here. My hands are frozen. I'm cold. It turns the air down to about 65 degrees at night. That I haven't figured out yet, Davey Smith. I haven't figured out what utility to make it for. But I want it to be for something decent and special. And why do we need another coin? Everybody in my community has been asking me to make one. They said they want to buy one. They think it would be cool to have a Cryptoholics currency, I guess. I don't know. Why does anybody make a coin? But yeah, I do want to have a use case. I got a few friends of mine that are developers. I'm going to consult with them and see if they can think of anything that'd be a great utility. But then with a utility, then you need a small dev team to run it. Because one person can't run a coin, develop it, market it, and do all that stuff. Oh, I love blockchain technology. Don't get me wrong. I dig it. I get into it, man. Personally, I mean, like I told everybody, if I was to sit down and do all the coding myself and set the coin up myself, it would probably take me about a month and a half. But me personally, I don't want it like a ERC20 or BEP. I would like to have it set up on its own blockchain, have my own QT wallets, and have it where it can be mined, or have it where it can, it has a master node and other people can run master nodes. I think it'd be cool to set it up that way, but that's tons of work, dude. But these meme coins that people are doing, they're just making forks off of FTM, Solano, ERC20 tokens, or BEB or BEP20. Those are just meme coin forks. Well, the one on Doge, I thought you said Shiba. I was gonna say, yeah, well, the one dev did do something. He quit and left. That was Shiba. Yeah, the developers on Doge can do stuff. They can set up a burn. They can implement a burn on there. They just got to go in and program it in there. It'd be a tax burn instead of the taxation on every time you make a trade or something, or you buy or sell. Instead of part of it going to a dev wallet or to a marketing wallet, they can send it to a burn wallet. But a lot of those taxes are going back into the developers' wallets for funding of their project. And the average is between 5 and 7% on the way in and on the way out. Anytime a cryptocurrency has more than a 5% tax going in or out, it just makes it rough on you as a holder to make profits. You have to have anywhere from a 1.5 to 2x to make any significant profit off of it. Well, there's $13 profit, 205% on a $6 bet here, guys. Yeah, $6.47 is my. Here's the exact amount that I bought here with the 100x. And here's the unrealized profit right now. And growing, almost at $14. So I got my $12 I lost earlier back, and then some. Where's John Doe at? I can hear him. Cash out, cash out. Take your profits, cash out. I want 300%. Need another 85% here. Come on, go. Pump, 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 pump. Right to that white line I drew up there. You're at the first moving average. You're going to slow down. There you go. Now pump to the next one. Get up there. You can do it. Come on, you got to pump up. UK is going to open up here pretty soon. I know the UK is opening up in 6 minutes. I know that for a fact. It wasn't at 1 o'clock. It's at 2 o'clock. So it's got to pump up so they can dump it again. Come on. Just pull them back. Pump back through it. That light blue one. What moving average that? That's the 50 moving average. Orange one is the LSMA 300. Green one is the 100 moving average. So we're getting hung up on the 50 moving average right now. This is the last 5-minute candle before the UK opens up. Come on, bounce off the top of those candles there. There you go. Now, retest it, now go back up. Break that 50 moving average. It might come all the way back down to here. 21,202. Bounce off here like a trampoline, come back up, retest that again, go through it. Yeah, there's a lot of things developers can do inside their GitHub. They just got to make the repository for it, do the coding for it, put the coding in it, test it, make sure it works, make sure there's no gaps in there that they can get hacked. Then they send it to the other developers and let them okay it, and then they launch it. But it's a time thing. But a lot of it depends on, how much they want the coin to grow. I think a lot of developers spend more time working on their use cases of their coin, because Doge was a meme coin and so is Shiba. And now they're spending so much more time trying to make the use cases worthwhile for the value of the coin. So a simple burn and stuff like that is just Probably not on their list right now. Come on, get up there. 21,400. You can do it. We got 2 minutes and 19 seconds. We're at almost $16 profit on $6 bet. 238%. Is the temperature rising? I'll let you guys decide. Should we take profit when it hits back up to around $17, $18, or should we go for 300%? Think we should let the UK open up and see if it takes it up higher? No, I do it in isolated. Bodymore Cross will take your whole account and use your whole wallet as equity. When you do isolated, it's isolated to just that $6.47 bet. So, like when I did this margin trade for this price right here, that's all I can lose is that amount right there. If it liquidates that out, that's all I lose. If you use cross, it crosses over and uses your whole wallet. So if you have, say, $100, $200 in there and you only do a $6 bet and you don't set a stop loss, it can liquidate your whole wallet out. So definitely use cross. And the other thing about cross is you can add liquidity to it. You can buy more. As this goes up, if I wanted to buy another position, I could buy another position. With cross, you can't. This is basically gambling. Yeah, with calculated risk. Oh, there's the EU Brinks. There we go. But stepping out in a crosswalk and walking across the street's gambling too. You're gambling that people are going to stop and let you cross. So this is what I was kind of hoping UK would do. I was hoping UK would pump this up. But we got to wait and see. They could pump it up a little bit, turn around and dump this thing right down on me. So the EU Brinks is open and trading. Come on, guys. Pump it up in the UK. What I'd really like to see is them pump this way back up to here. 21,622 would be sweet. But not guaranteed. But as low as this is right now, I kind of think that they are going to take it to the upside. I mean, I could lock in profits right here. 21,210. What would that give me? That would lock in $10. Let's do that. I'll lock it in. 21,210, right? No, that's too high. Ooh. 21, yeah, that's right. 21,210, right there between the two lines. I went to the bottom of that purple line, it'd be 21,196. Now I'll lock in for $10. That way, if it comes back down, stomps me out, all I've lost for the night would be $2.50. So not bad. $21,420, 50%. $22,420 is 100%. Well, I'm at 200% right now at 21,304. Actually, 21,300. 21,300 is 200%. And I started this at 20,878. So 21,300 is 300 and 422 dollars. So 400 for every $422 of Bitcoin is 200%. Yeah. No, because if I had $1,000 and I got liquidated earlier, I had $12. I had a $12 trade going and got liquidated back here. So if that would have been $1,000, I would have lost my first 1,000 here. Put another 1,000 and I'd be, yeah. No, thank you, not yet. When Bitcoin bottoms out and starts going back up for the bull market, then I will probably put about $300, $400, $500 in and do a 50x long. I will ride it back up to the top. But to me, it's not ready to go back up, so I'm not ready to gamble that much yet. I want to make sure I got a couple $100 that I could put in for equity to back it up in case it does decide to dip more. But right now I'm just playing around with it, having fun. I don't think it's going to, I'm not really going to go deep until I know the market's going back up. I mean, if I was to do a $1,000 trade with 100x and catch it right about in here and it came down and it started coming up, by the time it probably hit the middle of this candle, I'd have been cashed out. Or at least taking, you know, $100 profit here, $100 profit there, $100 profit here, another 100 up here. I'd be slowly taking profit out on the way up. I'd make sure I get my $1,000 back out and just let equity run. That's the deal. If you can get it to move up to a certain point, and say you had $1,000 in here, once you see this right here where it says unrealized profit, get up to around $1,200-$1,500, which is 120x or so, then I would look at taking $500-$600 back out. Taking some of your positions out. Let the equity run. And now I'm up to $17 on a $6 trade here. So I'm going to raise this up here to 21,300. So I'm going to change my stop loss to 21,300. Lock in some profit. Now I'm at $13 profit. And now if it falls back down, that's locked in. If it don't and continues going up, I can just keep locking in profit as it goes up, and then I can just go to bed and say the hell with it and sleep comfortably. But if it comes back down, I'll be out here in a minute. 21,300, I'm out, which is fixing to liquidate me $30 more. If it runs up to 21,500, 21,600, I would probably lock myself in around 21,450 and then go to bed. But there it is. Now cash me out. Ooh, it didn't come all the way to it. Didn't cash it all the way out. What was that order at? 21,300. It hit it. Oh, I'm at 300. I'm sorry. It didn't quite hit it. Trying to. There it comes. No, turn around. Go back up. Go back up. Bounce. Bounce. There you go. Go back up. That's close. Wow. Look how close it got to liquidate me. It was like $9 or $10 away from closing me out. It might do it this time. But hey, profit's profit, man. Give me back my money that I lost. It's all fun. 310, 308, 765. That'd be funny now if it turned around, bounced, and ran up like a dog. That was $4 or $5 from liquidating me out. Yeah. If I had 20,000 in here, it would be because I could afford this to piss it away. I would never put anything in here I couldn't afford to watch disappear. Come on, bounce. Don't go there. You're $1 away. No. 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 It liquidated me, you dog. So let's go here and check the fund record. I made $12.93. I made $3 profit over here. I lost $2 there, lost $3 there. It's $5. $5 and what, 50 cents, $2 there. So that's all it shows right now. And my $12 loss was down here. So I lost 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, roughly about 20 bucks. I've made 6, 7, 8, 9. $21, $22. So for the whole night, I made $1 profit. So if I had 20 grand in here, I'd be lucky to walk away with $21,000. So that was all good, brother. It was fun. It was entertaining. There was a nice long ride here, watching this collapse and come back up. But in reality, this is actually trending upward. Go off that line, go up to here. That's actually trending upward for the highs at the peaks there. Don't look bad. Nice little upward trend. So it's going to make higher lows, and it's just going to inch up a little higher highs as we go here. So I think we could possibly see 21.8, 22,000 by tomorrow afternoon, or this afternoon. And then we'll get the Fed reading, see what they had to say. But everybody's asking about the Fed reading. I think all that was calculated in back here on this on this other dump back here. Plus yesterday. Go back here and show you guys this here. So you're asking about the Fed reading on there. I think that was all right here. There's 12. Today's the 15th. So yeah, all this right here was part of the Fed right there. I think that was already calculated in. Boom, dead cat bounce. That's what that looks like. 1, 2, 3, dead cat bounce. Slam them off a mountain. Yep. We got that bounce, this bounce. I think we'll work our way back up. So, could we see 23, 24 tomorrow? Or today now, 2 a.m. So, I think possibly could see 20, 22, 20, or 23, 24 tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. I think everybody's expecting the Fed thing to come out tomorrow and this to dump. So I think a lot of people, right before the Fed meeting starts, I mean like within 30 minutes of him talking, will start taking a lot of shorts out. And I think it's going to fake down to the downside and then it's going to take off. And everybody, those shorts are going to get liquidated. Just my opinion. So hit save button on that. Close that out. Askar or Ashikar, is that if you pronounce it right? I'm sorry if I destroy your name. It's pinned on the top of this chat here. It's BitGet. That's the link right there to use. I don't know what country you're in, but I do know that BitGet is legal in Australia, North America, and I believe Canada, USA and Canada. And that's the reason I'm using it, because I'm in the USA. It's one of the few that are legal in the United States to use without having to use a VPN. Everything's traded on USDT. So, not a bad deal. I like it. It's pretty simple, straightforward. There is a Sims mode in here. So, they give you a simulated mode on live charts. They give you $3,000 of simulated money to play with. You're from Georgia News Kraken? Okay. But yeah, it's called BitGet. You're more than welcome to grab the link there. Check it out. Play with the Sims mode. See if you like it or not. You can do as much as 125x on Bitcoin. Or Shiba. What can I do on Shiba? The max I can do on the altcoins is 50x. So my altcoins I got set at 20x. There's Shiba there. There's XRP. Anybody wants to leverage against XRP? There's ADA, Ethereum Classic. There's tons of them up here. I was shorting Luna when it crashed. I was trading on Bitcoin tonight. So whichever coin you like, that you know they're charting better, will probably be the one you'd want to trade on or trade against. The biggest loser so far in here is 10.82% FTM. Let's go here and check out the 30-minute chart on FTM. Yeah, it fell down like Bitcoin. You got the big bounce. That's actually almost classic chart pattern there. Almost looks like it's ready to start cycle back over and work its way back up. Then you got Ethereum. And you got Bitcoin. But yeah, this definitely looks like major dead cat bounce. 1, 2, 3. It's time to come back up. Double bottomed out. Actually, it broke the bottom. Look at candle bodies. It double bottomed on the candle bodies, but the wick actually wicked down past. But guys, that's pretty much all I'm gonna do here tonight. I'm gonna get my tail to bed here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, almost 2:30 a.m. here. Yeah, it's kind of like Bybit, except for this. For some reason, BitGet is really growing fast. It's gaining a lot of popularity. It's got copy trades. You can actually copy trade somebody else's trade and ride their technology or their expertise. Yeah, I'll click on that real quick. There's copy trade right there. Ooh, blind me. But we'll walk you through it. So I can go here and copy trade any of these people right here if I wanted to. There's our ranking, followers, ROI, return on investments, total profit and loss. This guy's done a lot of trading. Click on him. Tells you what he's been trading. $25 total transactions, sort reminder. So yeah, you can go ahead and you can set up a copy trade on this guy. Right here is a demo mode, USDT demo. That's what you'd want to start out doing. Then you get free demo money. I've already burned all mine up. I played with it for about 7 days. Once I got the hang of it and I was doing fairly well, I turned around and did a 125x with all the money. I took that 3,000, turned it into about 9,000, and I turned around and did 125x with $8,500 of it and used 500 as liquidity, and I left it on cross, and I think it took about 2 hours to liquidate me. But it was all good. I mean, it did what it was supposed to do. So this is a simulator mode here. And during simulator, you can only do EOS, ETH, and BTC. It doesn't give you all the coins to trade with. And this is back to, yeah, my funds. This is my money here. So actually this is looking pretty decent down here, like it's ready to pump again, kind of like right here. This is looking like it's wanting to pump up again. On the 30-minute, look at the 15, go to the 5. Looks like it might be coming back down a little bit. It could bounce. But I am definitely done trading for the night or the morning, however you want to put it. I appreciate you guys all coming and hanging out and spending these last few hours with me. What is this? 3-hour live stream? Wow. I was only going to do this for an hour or so. So yeah, I mean, if you want to try it out, the link is up there. It's pinned at the top of the chat. It's also in the bios. I don't advise anybody to jump in and put money in it and start trading. Don't ever do that. Make sure you know how to read charts, and make sure you use a lot of precaution. Let's do loop ring tomorrow. Oh, I don't know if we have loop ring. Let's see. No, I don't have loop ring. I do got C98 in here. But loop ring is not in here. Oh, LRC. I know I'm getting tired now. LRC, there you go. Thank you for giving me the tickers. I'm tired, man. I was ready to go to bed at 1 o'clock. I realized UK wasn't opening up till 2 o'clock, so I figured I'd tough it out for another hour. I don't know about every BTC pair, but possibly. This is traded on USDT and not Bitcoin, so it might be the USDT pairs. But appreciate everybody hanging out here. Oh, the top, yeah, probably does have the top ones with volume. I don't know what BitGet does, how they decide what coins they put in here and which ones they don't. But other than that, I appreciate it, guys. I do. I appreciate everybody coming here and hanging out, having some fun. Even to the ones that made fun of me and called me a few names, I'm glad everybody showed up. I do have another live stream running. I live stream charts 24/7. So please check out the other live stream. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And click that notification bell so the next time I go live and do another 100x leverage or even a 50x leverage, you guys will be notified to come hang out. So appreciate it. Everybody have a wonderful